So this is my second time recording this now. The reason for that is I had like a whole page full of just notes apps in my phone, and it took up like 40% of my data, and I didn't realize. And only one person noticed, and it was Madeline. Hi, Madeline. And she told me, Ella, what is this? And then I realized I didn't have an answer because it's just too weird for me to have that. So I just never got rid of it, and then I couldn't record anything. So now I'm redoing it, and I am not too mad. I guess I just lost like 30 minutes of me rambling about pre-production Toralei, which is a part of this video because I'm most likely clickbaiting you with pre-production Toralei found, which isn't a clickbait, by the way. I did find her and I held her in my hands, but I didn't buy her, and I'll get into why later. But if you know anything about the way dolls are distributed, you know how that's going to go. Anyways, things I saw at the mall with my friend. Starting with non-doll related stuff, Uzi shirt, Sonic shirts, Sonic Dashboard Dancer, Glinda, Eggman, Supersonic, Classic Sonic, Amy at the very, 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 very top of a shelf that I don't even think the workers could reach even if they stood on the desk. The Knuckles Squishmallow I got from my brother because I'm a good sister. A Mighty toy, which I thought was really awesome to find, but it was $25 and I did not feel like spending $25 on them. Some blind bags for Sonic. I got some One Piece ones, but I was more interested in the Sonic ones. Donnie as Spock for $15, even though I could get it at the dollar store for $3, which I already did for the regular base Donnie. Lucy from Fallout, and the Ghoul from Fallout, who was $10 off, but only for people with a membership at GameStop, which I don't want a membership at GameStop because it's leaving Canada soon and I'm Canadian. This is the Sonic section at Toys R Us. It was pretty sad. Here's the other side of it. The only really awesome thing there was the Sonic mug at the bottom of the screen. I didn't get a good look at it, but it was pretty cool. And now into the doll stuff. So, starting with probably the funniest thing I saw there today. Someone reached into this package, ripped out the hat, and left the rest of the doll, which, first of all, is a crime, technically, but also is really funny because it's full price too, and I would have bought this doll there. I would have bought her if I went, but she was also the only one left and missing a hat, and her box was all messed up, and she was full price. So, if she wasn't full price, I probably would have done the same thing the other person had done to another Draculaura, and I would have kept the cycle going and going until there was one missing Draculaura hat in the world. I thought that was funny. Anyways, I saw the new Dream Besties at the Toys R Us. They were $35 each, and I'm not interested in that, so I'm going to wait until they're at Walmart for $30 each, which is $5 off, but technically better. I really do want the Daisy Jean, and I would like to continue buying from this line only because they need to make a Raquel. If they don't make a Raquel, I might riot. They need to make a Dream Bestie Raquel because I love Raquel. She was the first ever Barbie doll I ever got. She is my favorite Barbie character ever. I wanted to be her for Halloween one year, but then I didn't, and I wish I did. But Raquel is awesome, and I need a Dream Besties Raquel because I would buy her for any price. She is awesome. She is. So my favorite Ever After High character is Kitty. My favorite Monster High character is Twyla. I feel that, and I named myself after that. I feel that way about Raquel from Barbie, from her. That's my equivalent. The same with Zoe from Rainbow High. I have one designated favorite, and those are them. And I really, really love Raquel. Anyways, they also had a Ken there. I honestly forgot they made a Ken, genuinely. Like, he's not bad, but he's a boy doll, and he should be like $20 off. And then I'd buy him. Yeah, I really love the Daisy. After that, I saw the Creative Crystals dolls, plus some other new Rainbow Highs, and I kept pointing them and telling Madeline, the friend I went with, this is from back when Rainbow High used to be good, and pointing them all out to her. Anyways, they have this hair play Amaya, who was $40. Anyways, and then there's this Creative Crystals Bella, who I am not a fan of, mostly because I hate the shirt. Then we have Creative Crystals Amaya. I do not like Amaya because she replaced Bella in the show, and I did get admittedly invested in the Rainbow High show. I have now watched it 3 times all the way through, and it never fails to completely entertain me every time. And then there's the Creative Crystals Violet. And I love this Violet, genuinely. But God, do I hate that it's like a do-it-yourself doll. It involves slime or something. I hate the feeling of slime. So I didn't even buy any of the slime dolls that came out earlier, even though the Jade was there and the Jade is beautiful. So then they had these dumb little, oh yeah, dumb littles. They had 2 packs of them, the pool day one and the dessert shop one. And then they had this really, really good picture of Maline that I took. I hate Maline. Once again, because I got invested in the Rainbow High show. But also this doll isn't that good. And now onto the Monster High stuff. They had 3 Toraleis there. And I got to hold her in my hands. I held her and I looked at her and I carried her around the store. And I brought her to the counter, and I knew that I was probably going to get denied and told it was restricted, but I wanted to try, and I never try. I do not try anything ever, and this was insane, so I had to try, which completely contradicts my last statement, sort of like getting a no regrets tattoo. It's like sort of that sort of thing. Anyways, and I carried her around the store with me, and I brought her to the counter with a pack of strawberry shortcake scratch and sniff stickers because they were awesome. And the woman there, fun fact, I already know her. I don't remember her name because I don't read name tags very often. But she sold me my Pre-Production Ghoulia back in September. And we talked about Monster High then. And then we talked about Monster High now. And she said her daughter collects Monster High. She understood. She even knew who the character was. She even said Toralei's name. That's insane, and I loved it. And then she rang her up, and it was restricted. No surprise there. So I got really sad and bought a Buried Secrets Claudine instead, as one would do. And I really like the Claudine. I might do a review for her. But specifically the Toralei, oh my god, I'm going back on April 1st as soon as they're out, and I am buying this Toralei. I am now devoted to her. Honestly, I probably would have left her if I went on. No, that came out awful. On April 1st, I wouldn't have been in a rush to get the Toralei because I would be going after the Persephone and Melody because I love Persephone and Melody. I also love Toralei, but now I feel like I am bound to this doll. This doll is now my reason to get through March, save up money, not buy money. I'd love to buy money. No. And save up money and not spend a single penny on dolls that aren't gift card related until I can get this doll. This Toralei. I am now bound to her and I need her badly. I will be going back on April 1st. I don't even go to this mall very often. It's a massive mall. I don't go here very often. This will be the soonest I've ever returned to this mall afterwards. It is massive and it's full of dolls. It is honestly wonderful, but this Toralei will belong to me, and I do not care what hoops I have to jump through. If I have to walk there to this mall half an hour away myself, I will do it to get to this Toralei. Anyways, I really, really love Toralei, not only because I'm bound to her, but this was an incredible doll. All of them weren't wonky at all. They were, like, I studied their faces. I need this doll, and I feel like I am bound to her, and I'm going to treasure her with my other 2 Cree productions I have, because I only have 2 others, which would be the Ghoulia and the Frankie. I'm going to put her straight in the middle. My dead fast Ghoulia is getting knocked aside. She is not staying there anymore because Toralei is going there. This Toralei I have bound my soul to. Anyways, Toralei was found. Anyways, I love Toralei, and technically not clickbait. Goodbye!